Welcome back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the 940 form instructions. I'm going to show you guys if you need to fill out this form and how to fill out the form. So the 940, it's used to report your annual federal unemployment tax, known as FUTA. The purpose of the FUTA tax is to provide funds for paying unemployment compensation to workers that have lost their jobs. Employers pay FUTA tax and don't deduct this tax from their employees' wages. You have to file the 940 form if in a calendar year you paid wages of $1,500 or more. So if you're under this $1,500 threshold, you don't have to file the form 940. At our site, HarborFinancialOnline.com, you can use an online calculator to estimate what your taxes are going to be, and this is a great free tool that we offer at our site that you may want to check out after the video. Now the rules for the 940 are different based on your situation and the number of employees you may have. Some of these special situations can include household employees in a private home, employees at a local college, fraternity, or sorority, cash wages paid to farm workers, Indian tribal governments, tax-exempt organizations, and employers of state and local government employees. Those are the special situations where the 940 rules are a little bit different. Even though Form 940 covers a calendar year, you may have to deposit your FUTA tax before you file your tax return, so keep that in mind. You're going to have to file this form. I guess what I want to touch on here is you're going to have to deposit at least one quarterly payment if your FUTA tax is more than $500 for the year. So you have to make at least a deposit in one quarter if your FUTA tax is more than $500 for the year. Make sure you pay your tax when it's due and file the completed 940 with accuracy and make sure it's sent in on time. There are penalties and interest, so it's very important that this is sent in and postmarked on the right date. FUTA puts a 6.2 tax on the employer for the first $7,000 of gross earnings of each worker per year. So it's a 6.2% tax. Once the $7,000 amount is reached, then the employer no longer pays any federal unemployment tax for that worker. So once you get up to the $7,000, then you do not have to pay any more on that employee. Remember that the only thing the employer pays is the federal unemployment tax, and it is not paid by the employee or taken out of their check. The employer is paying this amount. The employee does not pay any of it. FUTA is separate from federal income tax, Social Security, and Medicare taxes. So this is a separate tax that really has nothing to do with those. On our site, Harbor Financial Online, you can view the Form 940. I'm going to take you to the 940 right now, and then I'll show you the site as well. So let me bring that up for us. This is the 940. You can do this form completely online, electronic, so that's how I'm going to recommend it. But I'm going to go through the form real quick, just so you guys can see it firsthand. So at the top here is where you put your EIN number, your name, make sure not your trade name. This is going to be your actual name, your business name if you have a business name. Part 1, I'm just going to read it to you guys. If you're required to pay state unemployment tax, you're going to put those amounts in here. The state abbreviation is going to go in box 1A. Part 2, total payments to all employees. Part 4, payments exempt from FUTA tax. So this is some of the special situations that I was talking about where you're going to have amounts that are exempt. Here's any amounts over that $7,000, because like we said, once you pay the $7,000, then you're no longer required to pay the FUTA tax. It's actually a pretty easy form, but I recommend doing this online just to prevent any errors due to the penalties. So here's our site, harborfinancialonline.com. This is a great site for learning more about tax and all the credits that are out there, and to use our online estimate calculator. You can prepare the return directly online here, and this is I recommend this over filing by paper, like I said, just to eliminate errors and speed up the process of your return. So I appreciate you watching the video. We have plenty of other videos at YouTube. You can just do a search of harborfinancialonline.com. We have over 100 videos right now. We cover all areas of tax. We're constantly updating videos, adding new videos as tax laws change and inform all of you out there. So thank you, and I hope you watch my future videos. Bye.